Bryan and Dana brought me in to have a look at their kitchen, their living room, and their bathroom.
There's a lot more that we want to get done.
They don't seem to think it's that bad, but I'm a little concerned that this Franken-home has some monsters hiding in the closet. Well, there's your problem.
That is my work.
They want me to clear out the monsters. They're gonna have to let me make all the decisions. The rule of thumb is that it's always best to address problems you can't see before the problems become so big that that's all you see.
Ryan.
Ryan.
How are you?
Good, how are you, man?
Nice to meet you.
You're Dana.
I'm Dana. Nice to meet you, Bryan.
Good to meet you, too. So how long have you guys lived here?
We've lived here for 6.5 years.
And kids?
2.
2 of them?
Boy and a girl.
So a couple of kids have been here 6.5 years. What have you done so far?
We've done the roof. We've done the windows.
You've redone the floors?
Yes, we have. When we first moved in, we refinished them all.
Great stain job.
We didn't do it.
You didn't do it? Okay.
If I had done it, it wouldn't look like that.
Well, you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah, true.
So stairs as well have been redone?
They have, and we did some backyard work.
Okay.
So we put a lot of money in the pool.
What are the things that you want to do? If you've done the roof and you've done the windows and all the important stuff.
Kitchen, family room, bathroom upstairs. We'd love to add another bathroom.
All right, where do we go first?
Kitchen.
All righty.
Here we are.
This is the
Here we are in the most excited tone I've ever heard. Here we are.
Here we are.
Okay, what do you hate about this kitchen?
Well,
I'll start. We haven't done anything really major since we came in. Everything's been here for the 6.5 years that we've lived in the house.
Did you do some painting?
We did some painting, but we didn't replace anything. As you can see, it was a nice, lovely green. That we spray painted the silver on there, but that's all since wearing away.
Is that an attempt at like a faux stainless steel handle?
Yeah, pretty
Did you
much.
like that?
Do you like it? So the cupboards, as you can also see, don't really shut. So they're all on the verge of falling off.
some have fallen off.
The next big one are the appliances. Our oven stopped working about a year ago.
We have a toaster oven we've been using for the past 1.5 years.
For baking.
My mom cooked a turkey in it.
Really?
It literally got wedged in the element.
Okay.
The fridge has been leaking for the last 2 years. A couple weeks ago, we had the actual line burst that feeds the ice machine. The other piece, the lighting here hasn't worked in quite some time as well.
Well, there's your problem.
That is my work.
There's a few places around the house with his handy electrical work, so.
Oh.
Fortunately, they're not rooms that we're looking to redo right now, so you may not.
Those are the good rooms.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I should just leave it up to somebody else.
What about the floor? You like the floor?
No, it's a dated
Yeah.
feel, it's a dated look, and it's not very functional.
Okay. So what are we looking at next?
Family room.
Family room. It's a bit of a trampoline here. Okay. What's going on out here?
There's a few things going on here.
Yeah, let's start with the massive leak in the.
There's an ant running on the wall, too.
That is a carpenter ant. Hey. That
So you wanted to see what was happening, I think. Oh,
They'll be eating in there if it was wet wood. This right here is obviously, I'm guessing, an addition to the house.
Right.
So what's going on there? You got some condensation in between the panes?
Yeah.
yes. And there's just old doors. We've been talking about replacing them for so long, but.
Okay.
So the insulation is not very good here. It's
Cold.
just cold.
Cold
hot
and
in
wet.
summer.
And hot in the summer.
We have a skylight, so that makes it warm if the sun's out.
Very warm.
That'll also cool it down in the winter.
Yes, it
Because
does.
all your heat's
Yeah.
gonna go up there.
But it does give nice light, and that was kind of our thought of opening the kitchen, that we could have some nice light that comes in, given there's only one window in the kitchen.
Fireplace over here, I noticed is interesting, the Carrera marble.
It doesn't really project any heat.
We've been talking about replacing this
Yeah.
forever, too.
But this room really is a family room, and that's what we have the family. We want it to be an open space that we can all enjoy, have a television, have it open, but if it can open into the kitchen.
All right, where are we going next?
Upstairs bathroom.
Let's go. Okay.
So, this is the bathroom.
You go in and see it. We'll sit
There's
here.
a lot of green.
That's quite the interesting tub skirt there.
It's that marble again.
It looks like this reno was done fairly recently. Well, that didn't really shut off very well.
No, I don't know what that was for. Try and turn on the main light in there.
It's on.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's,
It's kind of on.
you really have some issues with electrical. So tell me.
Well, it's functional. It just needs a reno.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So what would you like to see in here? What's your dream bathroom?
A larger bathroom, so we can actually get by a couple sinks. I don't know how you could ever do that here, but...
Well, is there space that you're willing to lose on either side?
The office.
Yeah,
The
our
office
office
is-
next door. We could give up some of that.
But yeah, just more space.
More sinks?
Flushable toilet.
Flushable toilet. I get it. I think I've seen enough. Let's go downstairs and we'll talk business.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, we had a good look around the house. The question now is, when it comes to budget, what are you guys looking at? I mean, how much are you comfortable spending?
I think we're probably in the
30.
30-ish?
30-ish.
Okay.
Up or down?
Up or down?
Well, not too far up.
Not too far up?
You can go as far down as you want.
So if we're saying 30 with a $5,000 contingency, kind of 35 top end, you're pretty comfortable with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you guys obviously know how this works. If you're willing to hand over that budget and just step away and allow me to make all the decisions.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to take off for a few days, come up with a plan, and when I do, I'm going to come back, bring some of the guys with me, and we'll get right to work.
Perfect.
Should be fun.
All right, we look forward to it.
thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank
See you in a few days.
Take care.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Well, I'm back at Dane and Ryan's, and originally we had a look at a small bathroom upstairs, the kitchen on the main floor, and a living room addition off to the side of the house. The bathroom upstairs is definitely small. It's an interesting decor, and it's certainly starting to show its age, but it's the only bathroom they have upstairs, and they all need it every day. Down in the kitchen, well, at first glance, it's deceptively nice, but the closer you get, you can tell there's been a little lipstick on this pig. In the living room addition, the floor is uneven. There's a great big skylight in the ceiling, and it is a nice, comfortable room, but I've got my concerns about what's hiding behind those walls. That's three very different places. I can only make up my mind once, and I already have, so today, we're gonna let the dust fly.
So what do you think?
Well, I'm feeling a bit nervous. A little sick to my stomach.
I hope it's the kitchen.
I don't know.
Wow. All right. Here it goes. Yep, ready. Yeah.
We get always ready.
Not
the kitchen, not the bathroom.
family room.
Oh, no. That wall looks bad.
Wow.
Welcome.
Ah.
Nice. I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't the kitchen. Both Dane and I had hoped that was going to be the choice, but inside we both kind of knew it was going to be the family room.
I figured that ant showed up at the wrong time.
Well, the ant, was an issue. The water damage was another issue. The bouncing floor was a significant issue. But more than that, up top, the pooling of the water. There's 2 inches of water sitting on that entire roof. We fixed.
We've had a lot of rain, Brian.
We have had a lot of rain. I'll give you that. We did find some evidence of mold here. Now, when we did open this up, we found a ton of sawdust. So I think the farther we go into this, we're going to find some major ant damage. Yeah.
Really?
There's a lot of issues. You've got this room that right now is just a transition space with a fireplace that you really don't get heat from. Down here, you've got your furniture lined up to stare out the window where your television is, and you've got a full blank wall right there.
Does not make sense.
There's insulation issues. It's freezing cold in here.
Yeah.
That can be sorted out. There's structural issues with the floor.
Yeah.
We've got to now dig farther and find out, are the walls built on top of the floor that's floating on top of the pad?
Is that an issue?
It could be an issue if we find that. Then we have a new set of issues. The structural work doesn't look too bad. We're gonna follow that through. That roof has to be completely ripped off and redone. I do have a plan here. You wanna see the plan?
Most certainly.
Yeah?
Yes, we do.
We sure do.
Okay. I'll just have to open it this way. And ta-da.
Wow.
Once we check the leaky skylight, we'll redo the roof. We'll pour an Agilia screed to even out the floor level, and for warmth, the space will be insulated with a heat-efficient window and new French doors. Once the hardwood's down, we'll create a media entertainment area as well. And then we come into this space. On this side, we're gonna make the opening to the kitchen a bit larger. Over here, we'll put in a new gas fireplace and new built-ins for storage. But before we put this room back together, we have to address all of the structural issues. So,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's no option
I don't know what we do now. I guess we just...
It's gonna be hard to put this back together.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore.
First thing in the morning, we'll be back in. We'll get the electrician through. We'll get the structural engineer through. We'll finish tearing all this out, and we'll find out where we go from there. The major demolition's underway. We've got to rip off the top layer of the flat roof over the TV area to stop the pooling of water. We also have to remove all the rotting wood and get the ant infestation under control. Then we install the new roof. Inside, we've ripped everything out except the fireplace. Yu Ching, our structural engineer, is here to make recommendations on how we should put the room back together and keep everything to code. Before we can start putting in the supports for the roof and the skylight, Paul, our electrician, is busy removing all of the wiring. All right, I want to show you guys this because it's mind-blowing. In here, we're still looking at opening this wall up, which means putting a new beam in the wall.
Okay, great.
Not a big deal. Now we come to the skylight. What happened when they put this in is they essentially just cut a hole in the ceiling, put in the skylight, and that's it. That's not enough to hold up and keep that roof all together. So over time, it's gonna start to sink, and you can see what's happened here. We've got 3 or 4 inches of sag in the entire roof system right across. It has to be repaired. Based on those engineering calculations that they've done, we have to triple up the rafters. So those are the pieces that run from basically the ridge to the outside wall plate.
Right.
We have to triple those up. Then the beam in between them will be able to hang on something so that the roof isn't sinking.
Okay.
It could be a lot worse, but we're talking about some costs here, obviously, of the engineering, the permits, the material, the labor, all that fun stuff. Once the structural stuff is done, we have to go around and put the rest of the ceiling joists in to support that ceiling.
Okay.
Now, there's a couple of ways to do it. One is to remove this window completely and just fill the rafters back in, tie in the collar ties. The ceiling joists are then strong enough to hold up the ceiling. That's one way. But Mr. Sun will no longer shine in.
Yeah, Mr. Sun.
It'll be the room of darkness, okay?
Would be the room of darkness. Not an option? Okay. Still a couple $1,000,
Okay.
to remove that.
Okay.
Next option is for the engineering and permits. You're looking at, retail value, that's probably a couple $1,000 right there. Exactly. So we're looking at a few $1,000 to repair this back to a state that it looked like a few days ago, but it will actually be repaired.
Forget it. Just get rid of it.
Lose it for a couple or save it for a few.
Save it for a few.
The back part it's not built great. It's spongy right here.
I just see lots of sawdust, which is not a good sign because I did see some carpenter ants come out of that hole. I see some evidence of water damage here because look at this.
We gotta pull up this whole floor.
Oh my God.
Now we come to the skylight. They basically just cut a hole in the roof, put in the skylight, and that's it. The option is whether you want to spend a little more to keep it or spend not quite as much to get rid of it.
Save it for a few.
What's it gonna be?
We have to keep it.
We have to. Modern lighting is pretty sufficient, can do a pretty good job.
We have to keep it.
It's one piece of the room. We have to.
It's...
If it really means that much to her, I think we'll probably find a way to do it. We have
no,
to keep it.
no,
I've been told, yeah.
No, I think we have to keep it. It's the only way we get light.
Now that we've got the specs on the structural work we need to do for the new skylight, we can start to work. We've got to get the temporary jacks in, get the old skylight out. We can triple up the rafters, install the new ceiling joists, make sure all the collar ties are in place, and then install the new light. Once the reinforcing's done in the ceiling for the skylight, we can start looking at the floor. It's so at a level, so we have to put down Durafoam and then pour an Agilia screen on top to bring the level of the addition up to match the level of the TV room. Then we have to wait. It's got to cure for a few days. Before we can actually install the skylight, we have to build a curb that the skylight will sit on. We build the curb out of 2x4 in the shape of the skylight. We attach that to the roof. Nice. Then the roofers will come in, they'll put flashing, they'll roof right up to it, they'll seal it with polyurethane and install the skylight on top of that to make sure it's watertight. Let there be light in the sky. Once the concrete floor has completely cured, we can build our temporary walls to remove the wall between the kitchen and the new space. We get the temp walls in to hold up the ceiling on both sides. And then I can get Dana and Ryan in to help me tear apart that kitchen so we can actually pull the wall in. So, I heard a rumor that we're still taking this wall out.
Let's hope it's true.
That's true. It came from you. So, the only question now is how far do we take this?
All the way?
Do you want it right out?
Right out, right?
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
These guys are attached.
We're gonna make it look easy, and then we're gonna flail about.
This should be fairly easy.
So far, so good, Brian. You're doing well.
Go help.
What do you want us to do?
Get this cabinet off the wall.
of there.
I don't know what to do.
Steady.
I'm gonna pre-dial 911. Keep pushing against the screw. There now. Yes. Yeah. Now you can stop. Now you can. There you go. Oh. This is fun, guys. Watching you guys demo this kitchen. The most fun I've had in a long time.
You need some help? Doing a pretty good job.
Why start now, guys? Grab a coffee while we let the electrician take those in.
Okay, I'll get right to it.
Oh, no, I didn't mean
You don't mean me.
It's pretty obvious that Ryan and Dana aren't that handy, but we were able to finish the demo, and now we can install the LVL beam in place of the load-bearing wall. Oh, there we go. Come on, Dave.
Come on, Davey.
Come on, buddy. Almost there.
Let's go, Davey.
The framing and spray foam insulation are done, so now we can put up the drywall. Afterward, we'll start painting and installing the hardwood floors. While that's being done, I'm going to show Ryan how to put up a tile facade for their fireplace. Okay, so what do you think it's so far?
Good. I think it's great. It's coming together.
Okay, so we've got the insulation in, obviously. Drywall's up. All our electrical's been done. The new fireplace has been installed. What we're going to do now is, ironically, return this wall almost to where it was.
Okay.
But instead of the faux Carrara marble, we're going to use a porcelain tile.
Like it.
First, we're going to dry fit the tiles on the wall to see how they'll be placed.
And then what about these little spots?
Along the line. That'll be covered with cabinet and trim.
Oh, okay.
On the smooth edge here. The next step is to prime the wall with mortar. Get some moisture into that concrete board. And we're going to use the other side of the trowel, the notch side. And we're just going to do a little raking. You'll notice on the back of these that there is a mesh. The mesh serves to hold these all together, but it also gives us something that's going to embed into the wall.
Okay.
So tile number one, we're going to set it tight on the bottom first, and just kind of roll it up into the mortar. Using a grout float, then we push the tiles against the wall to set them in the mortar. Give them a little shake, just to embed them a little bit into that mortar. Now we're gonna put in the spacers to keep everything in the right spot. Once these set and they're on the wall, we'll pull these out. And then if we ever have to pull this unit out, we've still got space to do it. Okay, let's install.
All right. Now, do I just sit this in?
Yeah, you want it to fit, maintain the same gap here. So there you go.
This way, does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. It's a natural.
How's that?
It's nice.
And now the wedges?
Throw some wedges in there. I'll get some mortar on the other side. I'll get this guy into place here.
That was the first time I've tiled anything. Overall, it went fairly well, I think, because Bryan was there.
It's good so far.
Yeah, it looks good.
Except for that.
We'll get these ones measured, we'll get them cut, we'll put some pins in here just to hang them up till they set.
Okay.
That's gonna look great when it's done.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
Today's the day that it all comes together and we give it back to Ryan and Dana. We've got a little painting to do, some trim work, we've got to hang some curtains. When we get it all cleaned up, we'll bring them back in and see what they think of their new space.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice. That looks great.
That looks amazing. Oh, look at
Very
the pictures
good.
of the kids.
We followed them around for a while.
It seems like you must have. Oh, yeah, look at them. Well done.
What do you notice is, not the same.
I don't notice the floor crackling under the feet.
Yes.
I didn't get the launch that you had in day one.
Well, there's one level here.
Totally what we wanted.
Now it's entertaining. Now it's not, I'll be in the kitchen,
Yeah.
you sit over there in the freezing cold room. There's a lot of stuff here that you don't see, A lot of structure in the ceiling that even I didn't anticipate. The roof on the back part, the flat roof, that's been totally redone and sloped away. So you won't have that water sitting in the corner, not going down the scupper drain, and slowly coming in through the roof. Skylight looks the same, but it's a brand new skylight that's double glazed, so it's gonna be a lot more efficient. You've got the new doors and window. It's gonna be a lot warmer. Fireplace.
It works.
Well, it also has a chance of keeping you warm now. Tiles are looking great there.
Yeah, we really nailed that, didn't we?
The biggest change here is that the floors are all one level, and we've opened up that area between the kitchen and this new living room addition. That allows them to finish the kitchen, tie it all in, and it's gonna look incredible. What's your favorite part about this entire reno?
That feels really cozy.
For me, I think it's just the way it all comes together. The loss of that door that door was a bit too much unusable wall.
It was more of a greenhouse.
Yeah.
So now you got the
I love
kids, you
that
guys can
space.
chill out over there.
Yeah,
You get the television on the hanging cabinets on the bottom, so you got room for toys.
No wires everywhere.
No wires, and you guys are still open the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is now a lot of square footage for entertaining.
it is.
And I think, you've developed so many skills while I was here. I don't think this would be hard for you at all.
I'm gonna do this right after.
You should probably do all the electrical yourself. We looked at a few spaces on day one when I got here. The bathroom upstairs, the only bathroom upstairs, but a relatively small renovation compared to what we found here. If you've got the opportunity to have people in that know what they're doing, tackle the big stuff first.
Right.
The kitchen is a fairly basic again and paired to the structural work that was done here. The electrical's set up and ready to go. So the other two really now are just, I'll make them look good.
Paint, lipstick.
Yeah.
Paint, yeah, a little paint and
Yeah.
lipstick.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious that Ryan and Dana are happy with everything that's happened, even though a lot of their budget was spent behind the walls and above the ceiling.
This looks amazing.
Amazing.
I trust you even more
It was
now.
a ton of fun.
Thank you.
Meeting
It was
guys,
great.
working with you,
Appreciate it.
Dana.
Gorgeous.
It
Thank
was
you
great.
so much.
Let me know when you need help with the tile here in the kitchen.
I will call you.
Call you.
All right. My phone battery's just about dead. See you guys.
Good, eh?
It's beautiful.
Let's go lay down and relax on the couch. I'm tired.
Oh.